Doc, against the top three teams in the West, the Warriors, the Spurs, and the Thunder, you guys have led the fourth quarter of all four of those games, and haven't been able to close any of those out. What's kept you guys from getting
Oh,
those
yeah,
wins?
I'm looking at this game tonight,
Okay.
so Jesus
Okay,
Christ. All right.
what kept you tonight from
well,
you?
We made shots down the stretch. They made some big shots. I thought we played pretty well overall. I thought a couple calls down the stretch were huge. The JJ3, it's wide open in the floor. Guy has a whole hand of jersey. That's a big no call. So, in 1 point games, then they can go either way. That's the way I look at all of them. I think we've played them all well, so that's the encouraging side. We haven't pulled them out yet. I think we have like 45 games left. And we just got to keep working and get better.
I don't know if you mentioned it, but also the Westbrook play on Paul after he stole the ball and drove.
Yeah, that was a foul.
Do you feel, even though you didn't win, do you feel like encouraged that this was kind of like, you play this way a lot of nights, you'll probably win?
That's very well said. I agree. Actually, were you in their locker room? Because that's what I said. I said, guys, we didn't win the game, and we made some mistakes, obviously. But if we play with that type of energy, most nights we're going to win a lot of games. And you can clearly see the difference, and it was nice to see.
Coach, talking about energy, talk about the play of Lance Stevens.
It was great tonight, We didn't know if we liked the matchup with him and Durant, and I thought overall he did pretty well. Durant at the end of the day is just longer and made shots, but I thought Lance hung in there, got into his body a lot. I like the way he plays.
And just to continue on the question about the bench in general, the guys that you use, the crew, Cole and going with a different look, what was your take on how they performed?
I thought Cole was amazing. I thought he might have been the best player off our bench tonight in some stretches. Just his energy and his length and his rebounding. He knows he does his role. And Cole knows exactly who he is. I think it makes it easier for Cole because there's no, he knows who he is. So I think it's easy for him.
Just going forward, do you obviously envision more of that, Cole?
Yeah, I like how Cole plays. So, it's a long season, and that doesn't mean that can't change. But right now, I like it.
Chris was in kind of attack mode all night.
Yeah.
Can you live with that final shot that he had there? I know it got tipped, but with what he saw.
Yeah, honestly, I can't tell you. I think I can. That was a play, him or Blake. So, honestly, I think Ibaka got a hand on it. That was a good switch by them. I thought it was a good defensive adjustment at the end.
Doc, you mentioned several times the need your team has to practice. Have you altered anything aside from what you would normally do?
No, they still need to rest. So tomorrow they can go shopping and do what they need to do and hopefully get it all out of the way. And then we'll have 2 good days of practice, which I think we really need.
Doc, I have 2 for you. If I missed this, I apologize. Josh Smith didn't play tonight. Was he benched or was that just?
Yeah, well, we just went with Cole.
No particular reason?
No, I just thought Cole would give us more energy, and I think he did.
And then just generally speaking, Doc, when you guys were right there, and I know that beating these really good teams down the stretch has been a tough thing for you guys. Did you take any positives from it?
Yeah, I was positive throughout the game. I didn't like losing the game, but I just think overall we got to keep playing like we play tonight every night. And I think if you keep doing that, you'll keep getting better at playing that way. And I think at the end of the day, you'll end up winning more games than you lose.
Coach, further on Stevenson, do you think he fully has a grasp on how much impact he can make off the bench for you now? And also, do you think the vision of KD making those big plays down the stretch will stick with your guys heading forward?
No, I hope not, because KD we don't have to see for a while, for a week or so, But Lance, yeah, I think, he goes in and out he plays like that, so we need more of that, just more of his energy, more of his making plays. We give him a ton of freedom on the floor. I wish I could tell you where he was going half the time. I really don't know. Don't really care, actually. I just want him to play and be in an attack mode. I think he's a better player that way.
2 things. Did you talk to Josh at all about him not playing? I think it's the first time he hasn't played since 2014.
Yeah, I just told him we're going in another direction.
How did he handle that?
He was fine.
And then secondly, that last minute and a half stretch, it seemed like both teams offensively were executing at a
Yeah.
really high level.
Yeah.
What was that kind of like in that stretch?
Well, I was happy with everything we got. I guess the last shot was blocked, but you know, the one that still sticks in my mind is JJ3. I thought we drew just a great play and fooled them, and then Waiters knew that, and so he just reached out and, you know, he knew he was beat. It was a smart play because they didn't call it, so it ended up being a smart play by Waiters.
When you're in these situations where obviously the league will release their report on this and you'll see it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I was gonna ask, what's that like, if it says that it was the wrong call?
It won't matter. You know, it's frustrating though, you know, and it's not like they're not missing, doing it on purpose, but, you know, these are games that, in the West, you need every game. And so it gets very frustrating from a coaching standpoint. Thank you, guys.